Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Two Idiots, One Console. The premise is, we're two idiots.
On one console.
As per usual, we are playing more Timberborn.
Because what else would we fucking play?
Yeah, at this point.
Soon enough, we will be doing a poll of sorts here in Twitch. During the stream, in order to see if you guys would be interested in us streaming other games and what other games you would be interested in seeing us stream. We will, regardless, be keeping up a Timberborn series either way.
Yeah, which I'm still thinking I kind of want to get to a point where we don't have any other projects on this world prior to us stopping playing Timberborn. So, you've got a while of Timberborn. It's just a question of what do we do next?
Yeah.
Which, music, there will always be a Timberborn series.
Yes, there will always be a Timberborn series for music. Now, that being said, I'm going to set these off. Right? Because I'm going to do the idea that music gave us in the comments of the tunnels from down here at that level with where we want them to be. And then removing all of the platforms that go under it so that way it falls. Remember?
I don't think that's going to destroy as much as you think it is. I think it's just going to take it all down a level.
The way that music said it implied it might destroy more. Because he did say, in order to use it without, in order to blast it away through a mountain without using quite so many explosives. Honestly, I would tell you to go look at the comment. But instead you're doing something else, so I'll go pull up the comment real quick.
Well, what I'm doing is I'm seeing if I can find a video of what happens when you collapse land in Timberborn,
Yeah. But it says, if you want to get, like he said, if you want to get rid of a lot of earth, you build tunnels under all of it, collapse them, and then you cut off the overhangs with dynamite. That is an alternative to blasting through a whole mountain that uses less explosives.
I'm turning way down the sound because I don't want to, use somebody else's video in our video. I just want to see.
Bean, not our ball! I have no idea what he means by that, but
You can't have it. I'm gonna hide it. Oh, in other news, my cat got out of her collar.
Yeah.
Which is what the jingly noise is. Okay, here.
Alright.
Let's see what this does. Okay, cool. Yeah,
See?
It'll work the way that... Alright. I just didn't think that would be possible to explode things in that way.
Yeah, well, it is. Yeah, no, this is not ball. It's all square.
Correct. You will never find it.
Alright, I'm going to just go ahead.
You will never find our ball. You can't have it.
Just
and then that'll make sure nobody gets up there.
Yeah, and we'll leave this just in case. So... No, I know, I did that just to make sure that nobody was up here.
Yeah, I was going to say double check by playing to make sure that nobody says stranded all of a sudden. We don't see anybody, sure.
I already looked to make sure I didn't see anybody.
You can have it if you can find it. Good luck.
Alright. 3, 2, 1.
Kaboom.
So now that those are done, I'm going to go ahead and delete the rest of these.
Yeah, because we don't need them anymore. The fucking wheat grew up at the same time, and I thought somehow you deleted the wheat, and I was like, ah, fuck the wheat.
That would have been interesting, to say the least.
No problem.
Alright, so now that those are done, and we'll go ahead and just get rid of these as well. We don't need those. And now, we need tunnel.
And then take it down levels.
Go ahead and take it down. Because we want it to be...
Ooh, we can't tell where the edge is.
idea. So, right where this is, right here, right, is our edge, right? So you do me a favor.
You were gonna maybe put a tunnel through there.
Yeah, and now we actually don't need to have that paused, I don't think. Considering we are gonna put a tunnel there.
Yeah, it's, we didn't know how deep we wanted the tunnel and shit yet.
Yeah, but, anyway.
You want me to put my fingers on as many of them as possible?
Just put your finger along this, like, put your hand along that right there.
Here, I'm gonna, like...
Just, you know what? That's not gonna work. I
just realized I'm not gonna know where the hell my cat is. Because she doesn't jingle.
Have an idea.
There you are. Come here. Hi, pretty girl. Come to here.
Alright, I know what I'm gonna do. For starters.
Where did you go?
I know what I'm gonna do to start this out.
I love it when you come in and there's a collar on the floor and you're like, sick.
We're just gonna go ahead and... It's one too low. Right here.
And then, like, correct from there, or...
Yeah, and we'll correct from here as we go.
Okay, fair enough.
Because we know that this whole area is getting done.
Yeah, so... You know we need all of this anyway. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work on the next layer down, so we'll probably just...
And then, as they get all of that, which... Ooh. Oh no.
Yeah, we have more explosives they don't need.
That's not what the oh no was about.
What?
Trees.
Oh, cool. Okay, so we need to undo... Hang on, you're gonna delete the tapper shack right now. And the stairs.
I know. I caught it.
So good. Alright.
And also make sure that that is no longer marked for cutting. Okay. Alright. Now we gotta get them around over to the area, and I think the best way to do that is actually gonna be...
Too much. Yeah, see, it's too low.
Oh, yeah.
Which is exactly what I was worried about. Well, hang on, before you put any stairs in, because we don't know how high up we need to get yet. There you go. See, putting in the one staircase would not have been helpful.
Yeah. No, it would not have.
Might even be easier to get them over there from the dam.
It would, actually, but the problem is we don't have a way to get to the dam. Unless we blow a hole there.
Which I guess we could, and then just make that, like, really high priority.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
this is why I have it paused at the moment.
And then we'll need to platform to that as well. Go ahead and high priority those while we're thinking about it, probably. Okay, sure.
Why build platforms when I can just tunnel?
Because platforms cost a little less, but okay.
Actually, better idea. Because then we use even less. And these will end up costing less overall than the required platforms that we would need, because we would need a 3 high and then a 2 high and a 2 high. So, and a 2 3 highs, 2 3s and 2s actually, and then a 2 high.
Okay, sure.
So, this is going to be cheaper overall.
You need to higher priority them again, I think. Okay,
just the
one of them. Oh, probably let them go. They're already moving.
Yep. Whenever they're done with these, I am actually going to go ahead and get rid of the actual platforms.
I guess we could have just used straight up explosives there.
Yeah.
Oh well.
But we didn't have what was above it visible, so I didn't fucking know. You know?
Yeah, that's the only problem with the map. You can't tell what's above it.
Yeah, we'll leave those for now. You never know. We might end up needing them.
They also might be working on these from the other side. We should go look. Yeah, they might come work on these from over here, because they can definitely reach some of them.
No, because they're all... It's this level.
Yeah, alright. Never mind.
So they have to get to him from over here. Which they're already starting on.
Which we could go delete the platform, like the whole staircase thing on the other side down to that layer.
Sorry, I just realized we're gonna need the paths.
Yeah.
Do you want to get rid of the staircase? Do you think we need it?
Well, no, what I'm thinking is, like, if we get rid of the staircase but we leave the platforms, they can reach more on this side.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay. And I did, like, we don't even, I know exactly, like, what we can get rid of. And now they can reach to this one.
Path along the platforms there, because there's no path.
Yeah. And they're gonna need the path.
Yep. Which, yeah, they're already working on both sides here.
And I need to...
I'm thinking maybe go ahead and... No, that's the spot where the trees are.
I feel like I've got more than just the not trees, so let me just... Yeah. Okay.
Yep, and yet again with that issue.
Because that was definitely below that. It's going to be right there. I'm calling it, I think. Yeah. One, two, three,
That's a smart way of doing it. The next two layers are just up one. It looks like, maybe. No. This one's up 3. Skitty!
Skitty! Skadoosh. Alright, that should be good there.
Skitty says, I have a mission. I want to send something to a certain pal, and I don't know what to draw him.
Ooh.
Depends on the friend, damn.
Ooh, yeah. Ooh.
What's
Draw the
friend
news. Fucking bean. I mean, you could. You could.
Hang on, is there gonna be another Zootopia?
You didn't know that already?
Dude, I am not as in the furry community as I was when I was that age.
Like, you didn't know that they were gonna do a new Zootopia already?
No, I did not know that. Why is he a horse? What the fuck?
What? Let me see the. Oh my god! What in the fuck?
Oh my god. That is somehow so much worse.
That is so much worse than anything I expected.
Don't do that.
Oh fuck! We didn't get Lemonade before starting the stream.
Okay, hang on. I have to go catch my cat anyway. She got out of her collar.
Bring the Lemonade.
Oh, she's on the bed. She's on the bed. She's asleep. I'm gonna sneak attack her. Hang on. Guess what you weren't allowed to be out of. Let me see if this will slip over your head this way, because if it won't this way, it won't the other way. She can definitely still get out of this. Okay. She is not happy.
So the
You want it
commission,
off, don't you?
the commission is for Skitty's older brother.
Do you want it off or not? Okay. Sorry, I'm arguing with my cat.
Did you hear me?
Yeah, the commission is for Skitty's older brother.
What the hell? So yeah, ooh. I just had an idea. We could do the same thing in the reservoir.
Like to make the reservoir bigger?
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Okay, come here. I'm recollaring you. Hi. Oh, she doesn't like it. Nope. Sorry, if you get out, you're gonna be a fucking disaster to catch. I need people to be able to, like, read your name.
Ooh,
Go. No. No panic. You keep the collar. You keep the collar on, because you're a good kitty.
3, 2, 1. Boom.
I bought her this pretty new collar with like rhinestones and shit on it, and the first thing she does is slip it. Rude.
Hey, hold on. No, hold on. Bean said that it was fine last episode. Bean, you said it was fine last episode. Do not do this to me. You said you were deaf! Oh my god, do I have to fucking... Nah, I have to do everything for you, don't I, Bean? Okay, fine. Well, I'll find another... I'll find something else. I have hearing aids now. Bean has hearing aids now, so we can't do with no warning anymore.
Bean, don't do that.
Oh, no. Fuck, Skitty's now deafened, and the hearing aids broke because of the lack of a bomb warning.
Our whole chat is fucked up, guys. Oh, did you guys hear my kitty? Can you hear her?
No, they're deaf.
Oh, yeah. Scream louder. Now she's not gonna. Boop, 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 boop.
I booped the kitty.
Make noise. Make noise. How about this? If we go this way? Nope. Okay. If I put her down, she'll start screaming. One of our YouTube commenters, our only real YouTube comment. Well, we've had another person comment, but music is like our current
The consistent,
best.
the consistent one, and we were in a drought.
Don't even notice anymore. But no, our most consistent, YouTube follower was like, you should get a baby sling for the cat, and I'm like, I'm actually so gonna do that now. Because she's the type of cat, she doesn't want to sit on your lap. She will lay in bed with you, but primarily because she likes being in the middle. But I'm like, she doesn't want to be, like, in your lap, she wants to be held. So I'm like, maybe I do just, like, I'm the person in YouTube comment sections that, like, you should get a sling for the cat. Salem, if you do not get out of my embroidery, I will kill you. Good cat. He's not my baby.
Nope. He's my baby, but he's a shithead, so he gets treated like he's an idiot, because he is an idiot.
This one's my baby. Oh, my baby. Oh, sure. You went down now, huh?
Yeah, you were just bothering the hell out of her.
Yeah, that's lies. She'll be screaming at me in like 5 more seconds, especially because I'm hungry, so I'm going and taking snacks.
That's why I just opened up my pack of Sour Patch Strawberry.
Especially my cat. She is the cutest. Literally, oh, and then she's so, like, she's smart as fuck. She does this thing where, like, so if they're out of food in the morning, first thing when I wake up, she normally follows me around, right, for, like, my whole morning routine. And then, like, goes and does whatever she wants for a little while or hangs out. Like, she tries to be around me, but, like, my whole morning routine, she follows me all through the house. Like, I'm brushing my teeth and she's on the counter, you know? But if she's out of food, the first thing that she'll do when I wake up is she'll start screaming incessantly at me, and then just, like, lead me over to wherever the problem is. So if they're out of food or they're out of water, she'll, like, scream until I follow her, and then I follow her around going, okay, baby, where do you want to go? What do you want, you know? And eventually she leads me over to whatever it is. Which is funny, because then sometimes she just screams for no reason, and, like, leads me somewhere stupid like the door or something, and I'm like, you can't go outside. You've never been an indoor-outdoor cat. Like, you have always been indoor. She would not last a day.
No, she would not. Love her, she would not last a fucking day.
Yeah, no.
Look at them. They're making progress.
Which is funny, because I only have her because the neighbor had an accidental litter of kittens, and she got out, saw me, screamed at me until I picked her up. The neighbor was like, sorry, that's ours, and I was like, yeah, you can have her back, you know? Gave her back, and then the next, like, 3 nights in a row, she showed up screaming at our door at, like, 3 in the morning, which luckily we were on night shift schedule, so I was awake anyway, but it would just be like, oh, there's a cat screaming again. Walks outside, there's the cat.
Yeah.
4-month-old little kitten. And now you're my baby. She actually showed up, right, like, a couple of weeks before my birthday, too. I was like, this is good timing.
Yeah, it was remarkably good timing.
The distribution system is my friend. Now it really is like watching ants in a terrarium.
Yeah, right?
But, you know, I would do anything for this cat. You can't see her, but, like, I'm holding her, and she's got her head rested on her arm, on my arm, and it's adorable.
It's fucking adorable as hell. It's ridiculous how adorable this cat can be.
Which, like, part of it with you is I don't think you've ever been around a cat that's been, like, raised since a kitten to be a companion.
Nope.
Like, he's always had, like, I don't know where the fuck the rest of the cats that we've had came from, but, like, The one that he has is, like, the dumpster kitty, you know?
Fucking basically.
Extremely friendly, but, like, not the, like, prissy bitch kind of cat. Mine is a prissy bitch.
Extremely friendly, but also extremely fucking stupid. That's my cat.
Granted, mine, if we leave the screen door closed and then I open the glass door, she'll run into the door, like, as many times as I open it.
Yeah.
She's stupid. It's okay, though. We love her. We love you, baby. Pretty good.
Oh.
Did you hear her?
Maybe.
Everybody who's not deaf in the chat, did you hear her?
I wonder if they got their, Skitty just...
She's so cute. She's letting me pet her paw right now. She's weird. She's good with belly rubs. She's good with touching her paw. Which, like, she's half ragdoll, and I think that's what it is. She's just, like, extremely friendly because of that. But, like, I've even, like, when I was a kid, my parents got us cats from a breeder, you know, and those were not this friendly. So I'm like, it's gotta be a breed thing. I have no idea. Either that or, like, distribution system cats just hit different. Anyway, yeah, I would totally give, like, a 3-hour-long lecture on my cat. I fucking love her.
Yeah, you would.
She's my favorite. You're my favorite. Huh? You're the best kitty. She is the only thing that gets baby voice out of me in the entire world. I think if I had a literal, actual baby, I would not talk to them like that, but, like, this cat, oh yeah. She's my little baby. Listen, she sounds annoyed, but she's not actually annoyed. She just wants to convince you she's annoyed because she can't be seen enjoying things like getting kisses.
Yeah, she's fucking picky. Whoop.
She will make the most annoyed-ass meows and purr at the same time, and then if you put her down, she'll scream for backup.
Yeah, she will scream because she wants uppies.
Which I trained her to... She'll scream if she wants uppies, but that's just to get your attention. She, like... You know the stretch that cats do to stretch their back where it looks like they're bowing? She does that to be picked up. Because every time she did that when I was a kitten, I picked her up because I thought it was fucking adorable.
You mean when she was a kitten?
Oh yeah, when she was. I was not a kitten. Unfortunately, I'm human. I think my life would be better if I were a cat, though.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, wouldn't that be sick as fuck? You just sleep all day?
Right? Fuck.
You ever, like, really touch a cat's paws? Because they have a lot of bones going on in there. Like, look, she doesn't conjoin into one bone until here.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can feel all her little wrist bones.
Don't conjoin until here.
Yeah, but, like, it looks like their paw is much smaller than our hands are, so you wouldn't think that they have as many bones. I don't know. Like, I'm particularly good at biology. I know that everybody has the same bones, but it's really weird to touch it in a cat and be like, wow, you have the same bones as me.
Yeah, I can see that.
Especially because she just lets you. She doesn't give a fuck. She's just ticklish between her paw pads. And sometimes along her back. She's a cat that's ticklish in weird spots. It's so funny because I think she would be like the easiest cat in the world to clip their nails, but I just don't like clipping them. Oh, okay. Alright, down. I put down. Hey.
And down she goes.
Scream.
Or
You guys
not.
couldn't hear it, but she screamed really, really quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Now she's yelling. What meow is that? Baby. What is that? I've never heard you make that noise before. She figures out a new meow every week, and it concerns me every single time.
Listen, that one is out of my control.
Yeah, we can't control when the beavers decide to blow shit up. I'm finding a snack. I'm hungry.
Yeah, whenever the beavers decide to blow shit up is whenever the beavers decide to blow shit up, okay? That is completely and totally out of my control.
You know what sucks? I actually want to eat a protein bar, but I'm like, there is no point in eating one because we can't afford enough protein for me to keep up with working out anyway. So I'm like, I feel like I have to save them for when I can work out again. Help.
Yeah.
The last 3 days I walk by and I'm like, protein bar? No, don't eat that.
There are no laws.
What laws?
Skitty said enforce laws on him or some shit, and there are no laws. It is just Beaver.
There's no laws except don't annoy God.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys heard him.
We gotta get some snacks.
Careful.
Oops. Almost knocked my lemonade. Succeeded in not knocking over my lemonade, but I almost did.
Well, our reservoir's full.
Good.
You know what? I want them to get that finished. I'm gonna go ahead and just...
I have an idea. So, go look at the reservoir so I can point at things to explain it to you. So if we blew up all around the edges, down to the layer that we want it to be, we could move the layer tool down and see water around the edges, and then just put the layer tool at the bottom of those.
That is a good idea. I was also thinking, along those lines, we can make this go deeper.
Indeed.
So we can, like, just do that all the way the fuck down.
The only reason I haven't been talking about making it go deeper is because there isn't really a point. We wouldn't be able to let the water out the same way, you know?
Yeah. You do have a point. So, do you want me to just cancel all of the rest of these explosives, basically?
Except for the ones around the edges.
Yeah. I want the fucking explosives. Thank you. edge.
Yep. And you could probably go ahead and set that side to go off.
They want alarms. Figure
what
something
kind of
out.
alarm? Oh my god. Okay,
Figure something out.
Hang on. Y'all want creepy sirens? If y'all don't answer about the creepy sirens, y'all getting creepy sirens.
You got a yes, please.
Oh, cool. Alright, creepy sirens. Here, hang on. Let's see, this one's siren head sounds. How do y'all like the creepy siren head sounds, or do I need a different one?
Now, let me see. How tall is that?
Sick. 3 and 1.
3 and then 1. Okay.
That one's technically not the edge.
What one's technically not the edge?
That one.
It is. Corner is
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
okay, never mind. It looked weird. You could probably just click and drag through this area because it's kind of bottlenecked, you know. I feel like you're not understanding how this works. Ooh, the lag.
Alright. And then I'm also going to go ahead and delete this stair. And do this.
Yeep. And then we might as well set off the ones we already have there.
Alright. What?
I just think it's funny to watch the noise.
Oh.
I do wonder how the fuck she got out of her collar, because that's not like her to try to get out of it.
Mm.
Yeah, we're never not in an extra egg shortage. Go ahead and pick that shit up, please.
This stuff they can't reach at the moment, so.
Yeah. Which, I mean, we could just put in 2 platforms and they'd be able to get across. Right there. Literally just continue the path.
Go pick it up.
Please.
Go pick the shit up. Mm.
Yeah, they made pretty good progress. It's kind of interesting to see which ones they're doing first.
It's because of the way that they got put in. You know?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know, it's neat. I like it.
Yeah, this will use a lot less explosives this way. For sure. To take out the rest of this mountain. You know?
Yeah, thank God. That will be much easier. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think those need to be highest priority.
Go pick this shit up. And build. Do it. Do it.
Oh boy. You know, I'm thinking it would be more efficient to get them up here if the zipline went a little farther, because as of, you see where they're going right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're having to take it all the way up, like, go all the way over to the hub. Which I'm thinking it might be nice if we just put in some...
I see a way where we can connect it.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Take them to the hub. What about, like, in that back?
Just move. Sorry, the second you put your hand there, I couldn't fucking see anything. I don't know if they can reach that to build it, though.
Put it down and then check. Yep. Worth a try.
I mean, we could remove this medical bed. We don't need this medical bed.
Yeah, fair enough. We really don't anymore. Seriously, that thing can't reach from there.
It's because this is in the way.
What the fuck was that noise?
I don't know. And now they are connected.
Up the prior, yeah.
Build it. Wait. Hold on. Before you build this one, grab that shit.
Fair enough.
Grab it.
There might not be any storage.
It would tell me if there wasn't storage.
Fair enough. Somebody do it.
Look, it's 4 logs in one plank, right? This is log storage literally right next to it.
Yeah, it's poor man. Fuck.
Fucking not that. This.
We should probably set that warehouse back to neutral. What is that one?
Logs.
Also logs. Cool.
It's not a wasted. It makes you happy.
Thank you.
If y'all would pick this shit up, you could get the zip lines done. Literally, there's 2 hauling posts right here. Why have you not picked this shit up yet?
I wish there was some way to be like, you do it.
Right?
Like, just pick up a beaver and drop it on there like you do it.
Just pick it the fuck up.
Like, nobody else did it, now it's your problem.
Yeah. Good. Drag him over. I'm sorry, but what the fuck are you doing over here?
Good question.
I need to know where you're going.
He's got gears. Oh, there is gear storage over here. We should be moving the gear storage.
That is definitely the problem. Is
Well,
that the one gear storage that's over here, it was not prioritized by haulers. It's empty. We can just change it, actually.
yeah, what do we want it to be?
Well,
We could put, like, bread or something in here so that it's closer to all the beavers.
all of our food except for our sunflowers is full, storage-wise.
Yeah, hence why I was thinking, like, bread or cattail crackers or something that's not already over here.
Yeah, we'll go cattail crackers.
What are the storages bottom left?
Carrots.
We definitely, I don't think we need to store anything over here that isn't immediately edible anymore, so... Like, we could go ahead and change whatever it is to, like, cooked potatoes, you know. They'll empty it on their own. Like, that's supplying potatoes. So, make that neutral.
And change it to grilled potatoes.
Yeah, and then, like, you see the chestnuts there? You can keep it playing. Just, like, for all of them, stop them supplying and just, like, change it to cooked chestnut. And then there's, like, spatterdock right there that isn't cooked.
Okay.
Yeah, and then they'll go ahead and empty it on their own. What does that mean?
Oh, this is waiting for previous stock to be removed. It's about
okay.
It's about what we just did.
I thought they were about the rooftop terraces, and I was like, what the fuck does that mean?
The problem is we have too many fucking potatoes. Our potato storage is full. So we don't even have anywhere for them to put the potatoes.
Yeah, no, it's just...
Or the spatterdock.
It's fine, it'll go as it goes.
Oh, did they finally... They got the thing, so now I can unpause the thing.
Let's
Build
wait.
the thing.
I want to see it get built. Click on it so I can see what the progress is. Because I want to be here, like, when they start using it, because I predict they're going to use it a lot.
Gears, metal blocks, planks, and we have no gears.
Oh, we had at least 4.
We've got 4 more again, so it'll be close. Alright. We're just gonna sit here and watch. Oh no, a drought.
Our amount of explosives has increased dramatically.
Boom!
Well, somebody is using it.
They're using it to get over here. Oh look, they finished this stuff that I told them to do.
What stuff?
This.
Yeah. And then we'll be able to see next time we set off explosives. If that's doing what we want it to.
Yeah.
Layer 6.
The reason I keep coming back is to make sure that they have pathing that'll allow them to get everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
Because they need, like, if they can't get to it all, they can't do it all.
I want to see this from the side. It looks like it would look so fucking cool.
Ready? Just so that it's...
Yeah. Like, I know it's gonna take some doing, but, like...
Ta-da!
Go look at the right, it's deeper to the right. Mordor. Okay, there was something about the beaver bot running straight at us that was kind of terrifying.
Alright.
No, they're almost there in both directions.
Yeah, almost.
You did that really good. That's either even or almost even.
This path and this path?
No, like the amount of in the rectangles between the paths.
Oh, yeah, that I don't know, man. I just clicked. I just clicked.
They're definitely doing this in a weird order.
Yep. You see his little tail? Just fucking wiggling. Adorable. Look at their tails and look at the fucking wiggly tails. Alright. Do we want them to get this done faster? Yay, nay. Somewhere in between.
They have the materials for it.
So speed it up.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, I was thinking maybe not like top priority, but I think that's part of the reason we're not seeing them use the zip lines over to here as much. Sorry, whacked you.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
I wasn't trying to, I'm sorry.
So mean. So rude.
Yeah, here comes some.
Yeah!
There we go.
Already making it. Already making them. Dig a ton, dig a ton. Dig a ton, dig a ton. I'm gonna stop before I get really offbeat. Because I'm bad at this.
If anyone could figure out how to write a song in the key of I and R, it would be you.
What?
Music joke.
I don't understand.
There was some guy that knew fuck all about music one time that asked a famous composer to compose a song in the keys of I and R. And that's just not... No.
Yeah, I don't know music well enough to know what the fuck that means.
Musical notes and therefore keys only go A through G.
Okay.
So basically he asked him to write it in a non-existent key.
Got it. So dude was stupid.
Yes. Which actually, music theory is really interesting on that, considering there's only like... That's... Yeah, 7 notes. And they're all just repetitions of that.
Yeah, that's...
I am the person that was put through music theory classes, so...
Yeah, if
hey,
you guys couldn't...
a bot.
Oh my god, another bot!
Woo.
We're getting popular enough that bots are required.
So now the question becomes, if we collapse this onto a beaver, is the beaver gonna die?
Who fucking knows? We'll make sure they're not under here.
And then we're gonna have to do one more layer of the same explosives that we're doing over there to get the platforms at the bottom.
I know.
Okay. I'm just, like, fucking specifying.
Good crack.
I can get some of that going. I think I would start from the stairs if I were you. Oh.
I just looked at him just to let you guys know. Because, like, come on, get your shit together, you know?
Are you gonna fucking...
Give me a second, I was fixing something.
It got quieter and then louder again. Alright, so I think that's another 3 now, right?
It's gonna be another 3 and then another 2.
Okay.
Either that or it's gonna be another 3 and then another 1.
I hope it's another 3 and then another 1. That'll be easier. Are they on the same level now, or...? Oh yeah, we also... No, we'll keep the stairs.
For now, we'll keep this... Actually, I just had an idea. We'll just blow this up and stairs down to this level.
I think it would be better if we keep it hugged against the wall so that when we demolish things later, they can both pick the things up and,
Then
okay, so we can't have the... Yeah. Delete that one.
Okay, so...
So, staircase...
That's already gonna end up going down in a way that you don't want it to go.
I'm trying to tell you how to make it happen. Platform.
Yeah, that's...
Left-leaning staircase.
I already knew that. I'm just saying, like, that's not exactly the way we would want it to do the thing, but...
Well, it's... They can pick it all up from here. It seems fine to me. And then make sure you path that.
Not that they're gonna be using this really yet.
Yeah, not yet, but that way it's done ahead of time. Deadass though, if you draw the mayor of Zootopia, like the new creepy one, I want to see it.
I don't.
I do.
I don't. I want nothing to do with that ever again.
That's your choice. I've made mine.
Like, I may not even watch Zootopia, because what is that crime against nature?
Oh, what? I'm watching it. Fuck yeah. Like, you don't think that that guy's immediately gonna be the bad guy because he's creepy?
No, that's the problem. They're gonna make him the good guy.
Which would be equally funny.
No worries about it, Bean. It's okay. Stop the beat.
I'm not 100% what you mean by that, Bean, but good luck with the headphone.
So he's got the soup ball headphones that go over the ear.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The muff is the thing that's like that goes against your head. So the thing that's supposed to provide some cushion so that it doesn't just fucking press hard shit against your fucking head.
Yeah, I don't know. I do not know if that, because...
Glue is probably not a good idea, no.
Well, I mean, there's two ways you take them off. Like, it's either, like, like, they're connected in by plastic, which if you glue it by the plastic that it's connected in by, like, as long as you're only touching the stuff that it's supposed to be touching, then it would be fine. But I don't know how your headphones work.
Yeah, I don't really know until I wouldn't know unless I could see them, and I'm not there, so I can't see them.
Yeah. Ever since earbud companies started coming out with, like, earbuds that you can... that
Noise
have
canceling?
multiple... Yeah, noise canceling, and that have multiple sizes of the stupid fucking rubber things that they go into your ear with, I am solidly an earbuds person.
Meanwhile, I'm over here fucking headphone supremacy.
I liked headphones a lot when I was younger, but not anymore.
Look at it. We're in a drought and we still have so much fucking water.
Yeah. Exciting, actually. I love this.
And we're just gonna end up with more. I mean, if it looks like they were glued in, then glue should be fine. Should is, of course, the key word.
If it looks like glue is probably supposed to go there, I would guess glue is supposed to go there. But, like, also, you know, like, double check, like, maybe take out the other one on purpose, like, see if you can remove it so that you can see exactly how it works, unless you've already done that and you know how it works, in which case I'm like, glue's not a bad idea if you know what you're doing. So that's the question, Bean. Do you know what you're doing?
It's Bean. What do you think the answer to that is?
Anywhere between hell yeah and nope. It's Bean.
Yeah.
There's, like, no rhyme or reason. Like, same here, really, but, like...
I mean, if there's a space where the glue is supposed to go...
Yeah. I'm thinking when we start deleting the platforms here to collapse things, I want to see, like, how big of an area we can delete before it collapses.
Why?
Because one of the suggestions was, like, we could make underground farming areas, right? Which I think is a
Yes.
good idea. So, I want to know how far, like, how much we can delete before it collapses, because if we figure that out now, then we already know for when we do the farms. We don't have to worry about, like, oh, delete one at a time so things don't collapse. Is this going to collapse it? Who knows, you know?
Yeah.
And we are now running out of explosives again.
Well, I know... Let me put it... Oh, it's path. So, like, I know...
That's one too high.
Yeah, but, like, I know...
I think you
This
can do
one
that later, and
safely.
that's fine.
I'm mostly hitting the edges with this, because I can see where this edge is gonna need to get kablooied, you know?
You might want to make sure that's actually supposed to be there, because that might be Integral to the dam. Okay, cool, it's not. Yeah, you just don't need the one over there because we're gonna blow that all the way down anyway, so.
Yeah.
That works. It looks like the water source goes down pretty far, which is interesting.
It doesn't.
Okay, then they just have it marked so that you know where it is.
Yeah, they have it marked so you know where it is all the way down.
I wonder if you blew up underneath it, if it would destroy it. Or if there'd just be, like, floating water rocks.
It won't let you.
Oh, well, that answers that question.
Which is why they have it marked, because it's like, yeah, you can't blow up underneath it.
Oh, makes sense. Okay.
Okay, I just had an idea.
Okay.
So, one thing so you were concerned about the amount of water that we would be able to let out into the rest of our area, right?
If we went down more, yeah.
Well, we could take the rest of our area and move the water in it down as well.
I think you can't put the Lidos in too deep of water, just so you're aware.
I don't know. But I have a space I could test. Like, without even having to actually put it down, like anything new down. There it is.
Entrance
Just
blocked.
as the entrance is blocked.
Yeah, they might just also not tell you until it's already done, you know, which is my worry.
Okay. Idea. What are those? 3 highs? Cool. Just to test and see what it says. It says it would be fine?
Alright, sure.
Do we want to place it down and actually test that?
Yeah, might as well. Worst case scenario, we have to blow it up and we lose a couple of resources. Oh no, our precious planks that we have 5 billion of.
Right? Like, we're about to have, like, so many fucking planks anyway.
Actually, we've only got 12 right now. Never mind. Yeah, it's...
We've got a gajillion logs, it'll be fine.
Yeah, no, it's only because we're using so many of them for the underground explosives now, so, like, once we start deleting some of those, we'll have a surplus.
Yeah. We'll end up with so many extra.
That's the ice cream truck song.
I don't know.
Half the time he doesn't know what he's humming. Look at him go.
Look at him go.
Go back. Oh, where'd he go? Hello?
He's gone.
The mines of Mordor.
I was not supposed to do that. Look at him go! Look at him go! Why can't I click on any of them? Why are you moving so slow? Oh, you're out of fuel, you dumb shit. Go get fuel.
That's probably where he's going.
God, look at the detail. I love the detail in this
Every
game.
episode we have to have one moment where we go, wow, the detail about something.
The detail in this game is amazing, though. Isn't it?
Yeah. Damn near able to blow up the next round.
Getting close.
Fuck yeah.
Hurry the fuck up. Hurry the fuck up. Hurry the fuck up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to delete the path that's on that because we don't want them going down just yet.
Fair enough.
No!
We're in the last day of the dry season. It's not that concerning.
Yeah, we still have so much fucking water.
By the end of this, we could have like a 40-day fucking drought. We'd be fine.
Dude, they could do a bad one, like a bad tide for like a year at this point. And we'd be like, it's fine.
Yeah, like maybe it'd get a little hairy at the end, but like, whatever.
We ain't sweating any right now. Shit. Oh my god, man.
Stretch.
But yeah, no, fucking, we have so much water now. Holy crap. And we're just gonna make it to where we have even more. I'm not even sure this thing is ever gonna get properly filled up again.
I think it will. It fills up pretty good every year anyway.
Yeah, but still. See,
I mean, we could probably intermittently turn off the sluices and have no problem.
This is what Cali fucking needs, though. This is what the state of Cali needs, is just a bunch of these. A bunch of giant fucking reservoirs just in mountains.
I don't think that's how that works, but not in reality, anyway.
Sure it does.
Oh, you heard him. State of California. Fix your shit.
Fix your shit, Cali. Look, we just made it through a whole we just made it through a whole drought, Callie. Fix your shit.
And nothing lit on fire.
Yeah, and nothing lit on fire because we have plenty of water.
Well, so we just have really good luck with not lighting on fire, considering the game doesn't include a mechanic for lighting on fire.
Yet.
Yet. Please don't.
There's a mod.
I don't need, like, another 15 things to worry about via fire.
There's a mod where there are beavers that their whole thing is like fire stuff. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm seeing empty workspaces, which is not a good sign. Make sure none of those are somewhere important.
Yeah, alright, let's see.
It's not in the farmhouses, aquatic farmhouses.
Redwater rig looks good, the bakery's
Bakery's
good,
fine.
bot assemblers are all good, bot parts,
Seem to
all
be
good,
fine.
builders huts.
One's in the builder's hut.
That
is set to
3 of
bots.
them.
So 3, and then there's one more that we don't know where it is.
That's not even built yet, so don't even worry about that one.
When we click out of here, we should check to see if anybody's out of fuel, because that could be
Mine.
mine. Alright. Which, that's not that word.
And I know exactly how to fix this. We just come up here to the... Where was it that was missing people again? Builders huts, right?
Yeah.
And we just swap one to beavers.
How about instead of doing that, we swap one of the farmhouses?
Well, if we swap one of the builders huts to beavers, we already have a couple that are beavers, right? But it takes the 3 bots that were in this,
And redistributes them.
redistributes them into the 3 other places that are missing a beaver bot.
Okay. Yeah, sure. It would have worked the same way by switching an efficient farmhouse, but...
Yeah. But the beavers aren't getting hurt by being builders, it doesn't seem. So.
They also don't get hurt by working at the farms. I don't know how the fuck
my
you're gonna
point
hurt
is that
yourself if literally all you're supposed to do is put things in the ground and pull things back out.
My point is that it doesn't matter.
But yeah, so it's filling right now. You can see it going, look.
Yeah.
I do like watching it fill. There's something so satisfying.
Oh, come on. Just go hit it with a hammer.
Hit play. Somebody might. Oh, and then whenever we set off the next round of explosions, I want to watch the because we usually get the overflow over there when it happens. Well,
all right.
Because it's not full yet.
Do we want to wait, or do we want to detonate them?
No, go ahead and do it now. We'll have multiple things. That's enough of that one, because those are obnoxious as fuck. Yeah, no, so it did cause a wave in here, but it's not high enough over the top yet for it to matter, which is fine. I think it'll cause another wave when it gets high enough. Sick. And then, yeah, looks like just one. And then just don't put one right there.
Yeah. Technically, I shouldn't put one in any of these 3 spots. So that way they have a spot,
Yeah, okay.
or this spot here. So that way there's a spot for them to actually get down and do the work.
Yeah, okay.
Just because these are going to get done fucking quick in comparison.
Yeah, we'll finally have them able to start up. We should probably go check on our ant farm.
Yep, that's exactly where I was headed.
That was good timing.
This is slower now because it's not the priority over these.
These are going pretty fast now, so that's good.
Yeah.
We can't tell all the way, but we can tell some of. We'll have to do the flippity-floppity thing right now and figure out what the hell's going on. Because I know the stairs are in there somewhere. Which I'm like, I don't think it would be a bad idea to put the explosives directly under the stairs.
Especially because with this, it's not gonna, it's gonna leave a platform under the stairs.
Yeah, so it's not like it's gonna interrupt anything.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
Well, didn't we want to put them under the stairs?
Yeah, there we go.
I'm pretty sure you put one there too.
Yeah.
I've been looking at this whole time, like...
Ooh.
Oh, okay, and then it goes sideways. Whoop, too far. So, I think you can... yeah. Yep, I think you got it. Too far.
Sick.
Alright.
What am I doing? Those don't need to be there, but these can go there. And I'll just... Those don't need to be there, because we're going to blow up that area anyway.
Yeah, which I guess we could have just come from the other side and put under all of those, but oh well.
Ah. Ah. And they've got a zip line to there and to there. So they've got a zip line to both entrances.
Yeah, which is good. That means it'll move pretty quick. For the most part. I love how busy that hub area is right there. We should really be putting, like, hella stuff for, like, aesthetics and shit right in that area.
Yeah.
Beaver statues fucking everywhere. Let's see what else. Let's see what they're missing for aesthetics.
A little bit on shrub. Literally just 10 on shrub.
We need scarecrow for sure. And
Yeah,
roof
scarecrow,
for sure.
roof, a little bit of lantern.
Okay, so scarecrow, roof, lantern, shrub. As per fucking usual. No, they're under... No, because we can build most of these underwater and under the platforms, you remember?
I was gonna put a lantern there.
Okay, sure.
Because I feel like a lantern should be above the water.
Yeah, that's fair. I relate. That's, yeah. And obviously, as per usual, make sure it's facing a good direction.
Not that it really matters, but, you know.
Matters to me, okay?
That should hit anybody that's going in between.
Those three, at least.
Except for the... unless they're just going from this one to this one, or just taking a left.
Let's go ahead and weigh up the priority on that, because that should take like 2 seconds to build, so...
And then... we need Scarecrow.
Yeah. Okay. Which I'm still thinking I want to try and just hit everybody in that area. So, like, yeah, that'll get a lot of them.
It'll go just right underneath the fucking...
Yeah, perfect. That'll get pretty much everybody. Which that one only needs logs and paper, and we have no shortage of either of those, so that's
I mean,
good.
we're not, like, great on paper, but we have enough paper.
Yeah, it should be plenty.
Yeah. And then... what else did we need?
Take, like, all of 2 seconds to build both of these, because they're, like, right in the hub. Roof and shrub.
A little bit on shrub.
Yeah, not very much on shrub.
Roof.
So this might not be the area that needs the shrub, but roof for sure.
We could do... hear me out. A roof like this. Right? With shrubs on top.
I don't think that's hitting the area that needs it. Yeah, because like I said, I really want to try and hit this area in here.
Do we want to put it just underneath? Or like, well, as close to underneath as we can get, like this?
Yeah, I think what we're gonna have to... I think we should be doing smaller roofs so that we can just dot them around. You know? Was that one... Did that go under?
No.
Looked like it did for a second. I was like, damn, okay.
It's not solid.
I wonder if we could build a platform and put a roof on top of it. Yes. Let's just build platforms. Like one high platforms in a couple of places there that don't seem like they're directly under the lines.
One highs?
Yeah, so that... I mean to put them over the walking paths.
Oh, you want to put them over, okay.
Yeah.
So we can just put one here. Because
Like,
it's an entrance, like right above the entrance, you know?
yeah, and then make sure perfect. And then...
Looking at it from directly above here might be fine.
Yeah, try it.
I paused so that they don't just build that, because if it...
Perfect.
Yeah. And then...
I think maybe right outside of that one,
this
too.
one, yeah.
And then we should definitely go dot this around the rest of the community, too, so we can get as much roof in there as possible.
Roof!
Roof.
Hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Feels like I should match it.
Yeah, and that way it kind of looks good. As does the rest of that building, I guess.
And that one kind of matches that one. And this one matches both of them. You know? Alright. And then... is there anywhere else that needs roof?
A lot of people take this branch, that really long path right there, so if we put like one or two on this path, I think that'll help.
Honestly, I think just one will do it.
Let's just put it like at the exit. I think it'll look good.
One at each exit.
Yeah, sure.
We shouldn't need to do both, but...
Yeah, at this point I'd rather overkill
yeah.
than underdo it.
Alright. Get them done, boys. Get them done.
And then have they finished the... Have they finished either of the others? That, yeah, see how many? That'll hit, like, everybody. What? Okay, it seems like a lot of people also go in and out over here, so we might want to do over there, too.
Alright.
I think if we just put one, like, right here, it'll hit everybody.
Right there?
Yeah.
Do we want to put one here? On this end, too?
I don't think it'll matter, but we can.
I think we should. If we're going to put one on one end of a long path, even if this one isn't really all that long, we should put it at the other end, too.
Yeah, fair enough. It'll look good.
Make it kind of cohesive looking.
Yeah. And theoretically, we should see the happiness go from 58 to, like, way higher.
I saw Beavers using this, so
Yeah, sure.
figure might as well do it, right?
Decoration, yeah. And then we should probably go ahead and put some lanterns right around that area as well. Not this area, the other area over here. So that we make sure that we're hitting everybody that takes the long paths as well, you know.
And then here and then a lantern on top of it.
Yeah, sure.
And then how many blocks is that? Three?
3. We should make the lanterns face each other, I think.
Yeah.
Then we can't really put one in the middle over there, I would suggest it.
Yeah, it won't fit directly in the middle.
We could also put it, we could delete that little bit and put a shrub there.
Delete the
Yeah.
path. Shrub or a hedge?
Hedge does not increase anything.
I saw. It should affect the just as much as the shrub does.
Yeah, right. I don't know. There's not a lot of rhyme or reason to it.
3 and then out to the sides. Damn. Well, okay then.
I don't know if y'all could hear whatever that scream was.
Alright, I have come up with a different idea.
Okay.
Because this is an exact center.
Everything must be symmetrical.
Listen, I noticed it was an exact center, so now it's.
It'll hit one of those zip lines there too, and that's one of the most popular ones, so that's good.
But like, it's exact center, okay?
So is that like 57, 58 for well-being when we started this? We'll see if this boosts it as much as I'm hoping it will. And then do we have enough for stuff like rooftop terraces and...
Hold on. Gotta check on progress every now and then, you know?
Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. That's enough of that. That woke my cat up.
It was part of the other destructions, I figured, you know.
Yeah, alright. And we are very close to finishing this, actually.
Yeah.
Especially with the ever helpful music suggestions.
I realized I could have done that one. Oh well.
Yeah. I was kind of waiting for you to get there, but like,
oh well, it's too late now.
Yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter.
It don't matter.
We should put a path. The one directly to the right of the path. Oh, congratulations, you somehow lagged it.
No, it's just that it won't reach because it's too many blocks.
Yeah, I was gonna say the ones over there are probably too far. I think I already saw somebody run by.
Yeah.
Oh, bye, Bean.
Oh, okay, bye. See you later.
See you next fall. You say that every fucking time, and now you made it an automatic thing.
I only say it if somebody says, "Have a nice trip."
Yeah, that didn't process in my brain. You can't say things consistently around an autistic person and expect them to not immediately copy it.
Have a nice trip. See you next fall. That's how it goes. Yeah, they're already down here doing work.
Yep. Maybe go check on the ant farm.
Hey, there we go. There's some progress.
You can already extend one of your e-pads. Nope. You're waiting for me to say yep, aren't you?
Alright.
I want to go check on the aesthetic stuff that we're doing in the meantime.
Done.
Go check on their, yeah.
Bulletin pole.
It's got damn near everybody now.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think could improve a little bit is Scarecrow, but...
The Farmer Monument, the Brazier of Bonding, and the Fountain of Joy are hitting everybody, though.
So we did good on that.
And the Farmer Monument...
Nobody's getting... The detailer is not doing it.
We got Brazier of Bonding, Farmer Monument, Brazier of Farmer Monument, Brazier of Bonding, and then... So really, all we need... And this is hitting everybody, the Fountain of Joy. This is the way it wouldn't hit everybody.
And then the Earth Recultivator is going to do everybody anyway.
Yeah, the Earth Recultivator is going to hit fucking everybody.
I wish there was a way we could have them just put treated planks into this. Like, don't touch the gears, just do the planks. You know?
Right. Oh, crap. We're low on bots again. Aquatic farmhouse. Builder's hut. So we'll just wait the builder's hut again. I do want to know where the other two spots are. An efficient farmhouse. And
I don't know why.
a hauler's post.
I don't know why you want to switch them out of the places where they're the most helpful.
So, I don't. But taking them out of a farmhouse is not actually going to do what you think it's going to do. Because it's only 3, whereas a builder's hut... Like, so if I freed up... Like, if I took the 3 of them out of here, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's 4 spots that aren't working. So there'd still be 1 that isn't working. By choosing what I'm choosing...
Yeah, but like last time you could have taken them out of the farmhouse and it would have worked just fine. There were 3 people left in the builder's hut, so you swapped them so that the 3 people that were left in the builder's hut would just go take over everything else.
And there was still 4 empty spaces, so there was still going to be 1 empty space.
Yeah, but like, why are you... Just make 2 farmhouses, and then you've got 6 free ones, and you can put them into other things. The farmhouses don't need to be bots. The reason why we have the bots is to make things go as quickly as possible.
I also did swap this instead. Because I figured this isn't as important as the builders' huts or the haulers' posts.
Sure, yeah, it's just, like, ideally all of the builders' huts would be beaver, or bots, and all of the haulers' posts would be, because then they continue to work throughout the night. Rather than, like, oh yeah, we get, like, 16 hours, which doesn't end up being a lot when you could work through the night, you know, because they don't, like... Sometimes they stop work early, they have to stop to get food and water more frequently, you know, like, it's...
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm on about, is stop taking them out of the most efficient places. Or the places where we need the most efficiency. Whereas the farmhouses were, yeah, you know, nobody gets hurt working in them. They're fairly easy to... like, they don't honestly do all that much during the day, you know? Like,
Yeah.
most of the time they're out of stuff to do anyway, so... Instead of having beaver bots sitting around doing nothing, we could have beavers sitting around doing nothing, which is the goal anyway.
Yeah. Honestly, we have enough beavers. I'm thinking we'll just do this real quick, right? And then make sure everything else is set to bots. Because I figure the aquatic farmhouses we can just have be beavers, right? That frees up 21 more bots, right? District 2? What?
It's because we built a new district center. You remember?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Did we rename them the idiots? We might not have. You'd have to go to the...
It's just District 2.
Nope, we did not rename them.
Now it's named. Finally.
Damn, Bean leaves and almost everybody hops off this stream.
Jay's still here. Alright, so builders' huts are all good. Centrifuge, good. District center, we'll just swap back over to the beaver pots. Earthwork cultivator. Fuck it, make all the efficient farmhouses. All the farmhouses are now just beavers. Right? And then stuff like the foresters and the lumberjacks, I figure, can stick as beaver bots.
Sure.
Right? Because then they can be they can work through the night. Same with gatherers. Workshop's good. The grill is good. Grist mill's good. Hauling post's good. Inventors are off anyway. Large water pump's good. Lumber mill good. Lumberjack flag. Mine is good. Observatory. Paper mill. Printing press. Refineries. Smelters. Tappers shacks. And wood workshops. Okay, so now
Everybody should redistribute.
we still have 16 free. Not bad.
Yeah, so that works.
We'll just stick with how we've got it for now. Get these ones done first, because then
Yeah, we can just collapse those.
get
right
those, because they won't be connected to anything, so they should just collapse.
Once we delete the...
Yeah, which same with all of this. With these, with none of this being connected to anything more stable, it should just fucking collapse. You know? Okay. But yeah, once these are done and we destroy the platforms, these...
That was funny, we raised the priority and for a moment they continued to work on literally everything but...
Right. Alright.
It seems like they're going under that, so make sure he's under there. Oops. Too low.
Ta-da! Get this one.
Yeah, why not this one?
Thank you.
This is good, hopefully. Make sure that there's a path over to those, because hopefully they'll just take the planks and put them to the new ones. You know? Yeah, and then go ahead and...
I will say they don't tend to just take them straight to the new ones. They're going to end up taking it to a storage first. But
sometimes they do.
oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness, guys. Hurry up. Hurry up. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. Oh my goodness. Come on.
Here it is.
The fuck?
It's probably a hauler.
No, he's out of fuel. I saw it.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
There we go.
We're always yelling at them to get more fuel, so...
Kablooey!
Let's go see if the waves are doing better. Because we have been blowing some stuff up here. Get out of the menu so that we can see the wave yet.
Yeah, it was a little late because it wasn't paused when I was doing that. So, we missed it.
Here comes... No, a little bit of a wave just went through. You can see it at the top of the dams.
And nothing's really happening.
There we go.
Well,
see? A little bit of a wave happening. And...
little bit there, but not
it
much.
does seem to have helped.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Sick. And if we ever need to, like, if we need to irrigate somewhere else, we can do that fucking super easy now.
Hell yeah.
Hell, we could literally just irrigate over to here relatively easily if we wanted to. We could literally just build a tunnel under the water, just straight through over here, and put an underground farm underneath all of this if we wanted to.
Yeah, it would work.
It would work. Do we want to do that? That's...
I think that'll be a in-a-minute project, but yeah, I think that would be fun. Gotta play Russian roulette with the damn bad water at some point.
If we weren't doing anything in here, I would end up actually making it like a sort of fountain, because I think that would be funny, but... because we're doing stuff in this area, I'm not fucking with it, you know?
Yeah.
But if we weren't... oh, if we weren't... oh, boy.
Oh, bad time.
I ain't worried.
Almost there.
For once, I ain't fucking worried about a bad tide. You know?
99 problems and a bad tide ain't one.
Yeah, 99 problems and a bad tide ain't one. Money is every single one of them, though.
Yeah, right.
Okay, y'all.
I still love that I said that one's just 99 problems and money is every single one of them.
Right. This is glorious, because it's just gonna be fucking entire mountain gone.
Yeah, which again, we should definitely figure out how much we can...
Which, I already know exactly how to do that.
Okay.
Because if we do this, right, we'll just go ahead and I grab right here. So far, you see how it's changing depending on how much is selected?
Yeah, but like...
The red right now is what will get deleted.
Try to extend it one farther away from us than another.
It all has to do with what's connected where.
Yeah, but it also seems like the top layer might not necessarily demolish, but the bottom layer might. It's... What we need to be worried about is when we do this, like, for farmland, we don't want to collapse hella mountain, you know? You see, because it's not going to collapse the top layer every time.
But, do you remember what music said?
No.
Those we would just bomb the overhangs on.
Huh?
Like, for the overhangs that we've got happening, for this, we'll just bomb those and get rid of those. But, as long as we are careful and leave pillars, like little columns to support it, we'll be fine on making underground farms.
Yes, and what I'm saying is I want to figure out how much we can explode so that we know where to leave the pillars.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll just figure it out when we get there at this point.
Yeah, it's the...
Because you're not understanding.
I'm understanding.
Well, on the bright side, we could probably collapse, like, the vast majority of this at this point.
We could. I do want to wait till...
You want to do it all at once, huh?
Yeah. Fucking calling me out like this. Rude. Fucking rude, mate. I have my reasons. Don't burn the fuck up. Come on, shit. Well, at least we have actually made some fucking progress, though.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
So they can reach these, they just can't get all the... They just don't have the materials to them, so I'm gonna go ahead and... Boop! Boop!
You hurry up. Also, you do this other thing, though.
Listen, I am wishy-washy about what I want sometimes. It's fine.
I don't really come to do this bit.
Yep. And part of it... Because part of it they can reach from up here, and then part of it they have to reach from the bottom. Oh, they can't reach.
Cool, so let's get rid of those and then just do the other thing. Don't forget, a large part of the reason we wanted the other industrial area over there was to create more bombs. Oh, they just did that bit. You could probably fix that.
Nope, because it's connected.
Yeah, but then when we blow up the other one, it'll just go anyway, so it doesn't matter. We might as well just knock them out now.
It should go anyway. It should.
If it doesn't, we will have found a glitch, and it will be funny to have a floating island.
And we'll just leave it there. I do feel like they're doing this a lot faster than they were doing just the singular explosives that we were doing.
Yeah, I don't know. At the very least, it's going to take us less rows, so it's worth it.
Yeah.
It's funny to me that they blow up, like, basically right in the guy's face that's doing it, and I'm like, yeah, that's not what I would do, but okay.
Right? Like...
Like, I'd be setting these things off and running, but sure.
Oh shit. They already got those done. A 2, a 1. Boom. It did go well. Good.
Yeah, I told you it would.
Hi, bad time.
Yeah, I ain't even worried about it.
Yeah.
99 problems, and a bad tide isn't one.
Still. Hurry the fuck up.
Do you think he had 100 problems prior to the bitch not being one?
Nah. But also, yeah. It's complicated. Nah, honestly, with her, it was like a million problems.
You were referring to a different bitch than the song.
Oh. Yeah, no, he had 100 problems, and then...
Yeah, keep in mind, I know the bitch that you would be referring to. I know exactly how many problems she causes.
Yeah. Fuck. Fuck. I just want this done so we can do it before we log off, so I actually feel like we fucking did something today.
Well, we did do something. I mean, we made a lot of progress on the reservoir.
And on this. But...
Do you think reservoir is a French word? It sounds like it.
I don't know. But, like, from this angle, this doesn't look like we did hardly fucking anything today.
Yeah, but, like, just because it doesn't look like it from above doesn't mean we didn't.
I know, but I want to be able to be like, hey, look what we did, and have it be literally just a whole mountain's gone. Well, a whole section of the mountain.
Yeah,
we still have
decent chunk of it.
We still have to do all this.
I think we should do the same thing with the explosives on the side here so that we can tell where.
I agree.
I think we should wait until we collapse this section, but once we've collapsed this section, I think that would be beneficial. Yep.
Honestly, all we would have to do is because then the rest of it we know. Because we can hit the edge.
Yeah, which, like, exactly what I mean is we should... Like, we already know where this edge is, but, like, we don't know where the rest of it is, so... We gotta wait until we take this bit down and then just bomb the rest of it.
Yeah. We've hit time.
Alright. I think it's gonna be at least another, like, 15 minutes, so I don't think that it's worthwhile.
Yeah.
So the next episode is gonna be primarily about getting rid of that bit. But for now, hell yeah, this area looks really good. Can't delete something if there's a path on it. I'm like, okay, maybe I want to.
Right? Like, I want to fucking delete it. Let me get rid of it. Alright. Well, guys, that'll be it for today. We did make some progress, even if it doesn't feel like it to me.
Yeah, we did like, a lot this episode.
Yeah, we did make progress. It just wasn't super visible progress.
Which next episode, I think I want to continue on the, like, setting things up, letting them do that thing, and then also going around and doing things for their well-being at the same time, because that's probably the best way to keep this, like, even remotely entertaining.
Right? Like doing a bajillion things at once.
Like, there's definitely people that would want to just sit around and watch them place all the bombs and explode them. I am one of those people, but, like...
Yeah.
That I'm not gonna assume is the vast majority of the audience, so...
Yeah, it's not gonna be everybody.
Yeah. I don't know, though, music, if you like watching them place the bombs like ants, I mean, hell, I'm here for it.
Yeah. Anyway.
Let us know.
Anyway. Have a good day, everybody, and we will see you in the next one. This has been
Two Idiots, One Console.
Bye.
Bye.